Hello and welcome to the Total Badness review for Marvel Spider-Man for PS4. My name's Aaron. This is Spider-Man. So, actually I need to go back. Let's start with sort of the smallest part of the game, and that's the side missions. During the story, the missions unlock. You can see here, I have a whole bunch of side missions. I've finished the story, so this is what's left after I finished. Things with a tick that I've done already. Those are research missions. So you can see you got backpack, side missions, landmarks, fist card outs, research stations, black cat stakeouts, pigeons, taskmaster challenges, and then crimes. And each sort of district has its own set of those. I've done a lot over here, but there's some left. So right now we're going to do one of these ones, and it is a photo taking one, photo op, you could say. I don't want that. You don't have to take it like a good photo. You can just be, in front of the landmark. These are you get landmark tokens for these ones. And the only thing about this is you can't zoom in, but that counts. So that's how you get landmark tokens. You find backpacks for backpack tokens. Let's just find research here. So Harry Osborn has put some research stations around the city, and you go to the stations and Harry tells you what to do, and you do the thing that he asks. Video games. I really like the missions, the side missions in this game. They're all different. Even all the research ones, they all have their own sort of hook to them. It's not like, oh, it's another research mission, guess I have to do this one specific thing. Oh, after you finish the game, when you go to research stations, you can actually change the time of day. There's no real-time day-night cycle, but you can just come in here and change if you want to.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time. Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay.
Why aren't you telling me, Harry?
That algae's
Why aren't you telling me?
And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae.
So you'll see I'm using the standard suit that they give you at the beginning of the game. That's just because I didn't want to reveal too many suits in this review, but there are a lot of suits. I won't show you the screen, just in case you don't want to see them, but there are a lot of suits. I barely used this one in the game. I mainly used a different one.
I cracked the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. A quick and dirty way to apply G-force.
Oh, I still have the camera on.
And the tallest one around is Oscorn.
Okay, we have to go to the...
There's no time.
I thought we had to go to the top of Oscorp, but it just says get to 100 meters high. So that's what we'll do. And then dive.
Jump the gun.
Oh, that's fucked that up. I was holding the button. Silly Billy. Alright, let's do it again. Go. Alright. Good job. 250 meters. Yeah, this one will definitely be enough. Maybe not. Oh, so close. What's taller? Avengers Tower. The swing mechanics are great. They've basically taken Assassin's Creed's parkour system and applied it to swinging, and it works. It feels good and it looks cool. So, well, you know, ultimately the swinging is good. Definitely better than some of those later Beanox games. Okay. Yeah.
Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Okay.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life.
Good job, Spider-Man.
Park without plants is just a vacant lot.
So yeah, that's how you get research tokens, and then you, let's say, go to... I'm purposely going around the suits. These are the gadgets. So I can get this. I didn't get to get it for the actual game, but like the story mode, but I could use them now. I can get this. I can get this. Look at that, I got everything now. Great stuff. Yeah, so that's how you use your tokens. And you've got skill trees. All of this feels good, and it feels like you do get more powerful as the game goes on. You definitely start out pretty weak. I think I was definitely failing the combat a lot, but once I started unlocking stuff, it made it a lot easier, and that's good. The combat gets a lot better as the game progresses, and I'm glad, because it wasn't so much fun in the beginning. Let's go and change the time of day so you can really show off the graphicalness. So next topic is graphics, and in case you can't tell, this game looks fucking amazing. No pun intended, but it looks fucking spectacular. No pun intended. And nighttime's a good way to see the graphics really stand out in this game, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I don't know words, but you'll see the windows, say, in buildings, right? And you can go up to them and you can look in them, and there's I believe these parallax textures here. This isn't like a real 3D modeled room. That's why they're all the same. It's just a texture there that's made to look like a room. And they do a pretty good job with it. The reflections on the buildings are nice. They're not one-to-one. Like, they're not ray traced, so they're not, super accurate. But I have no complaints about the graphics in this game. If you can play this in 4K, on a big TV with HDR, like I did, do it, because I'm playing this in 1080 right now, and it still looks pretty amazing. But in 4K, this just reminds me of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Vietnam flashbacks. Having PTSD. Now, while I'm swinging around, I'll just let you know about the story. Oh, well, it's a perfect time. Now they're talking about Sable people. The story's good. Silver Sable is a large part of it, and because of that, you'll sort of find her henchmen, let's say, around the city just constantly trying to kill you in the second part of the game anyway. And so those are more tokens for you to collect, but taking them out like so. Like so. Yes, good. So this is the combat. A little bit of combat here. It's focused on a lot of dodging, which builds up your focus meter. I didn't mean to do it like that, but that's just how it worked. And I haven't played this game in a couple of days, and I've forgotten how to do things. Not that though. That's a finisher. Yeah, you do those by pressing buttons. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. I hate the flying guys. They annoy me. Actually, everyone annoys me. As you can see right now, all I can really do is dodge, because there's just things constantly pointed at you when you get to this point in the game. And what do you do? What do you do? I'll tell you what you do. You fucking take down that tower. Like this. Whoever was in there is now dead. Good job, Spidey. Lost my voice. So if you want to get okay at the combat, I say okay because I'm not great at it. Triangle is your friend, as well as square, because triangle, oh god, is shoots, does that, pulls you towards dudes, and also takes weapons out of their hands if you hold it, and also chucks shit around. L1 and R1 does that. Okay, this is the last guy, and he's gonna be a prick of a bitch, aren't ya? Okay, good. I didn't get the bonus objectives, but that's fine. You don't need them. They're just bonuses. And you get your gadgets here. And you can use these anytime as long as you have them saved up. Look, there's a spider drone that I just unlocked that I never got to use during the story. Used it now though. Cute. If you're a Spider-Man fan, it's not really anything new. Kind of hits some of the beats. Really, honestly, to me, this is a remake of Spider-Man 2. That's honestly what this game is. It's like, take Spider-Man 2 and put the Sinister Six in it. Yeah, that's what this game is. It's from a story perspective. But there are a couple of, I wouldn't say surprise. Okay, if you're someone who doesn't know a lot about Spider-Man, there would be surprises. But the characters are introduced early that you know what happens to them if you know Spider-Man. So when things happen, you're not really surprised. You know what I mean? Let's beat up these guys. Oh, these guys are easy. Except for the... Oh, okay. These guys are easy, I say, and then fucking explode. That's my favourite move in the game, is that sort of slide under. It's just so much fun. Probably should have shown off some gadgets there, but it's fine. What else can I say about this game? Apart from its... Oh, okay, I can use gadgets here. I'll show you some gadgets here. Here we go. Let's go with Electric Web, which I did use during the story. And you just hit R1 whenever someone's highlighted
Those seem dangerous.
and they get electrocuted,
Those seem dangerous.
and then you can beat the shit out of them, although I went to a different person at the time. There is variety, but it's also a lot of tapping the square button, so it's actually kind of weird. But it works, and it's fun.
Think I'm clear.
Later on, like I said. I mean, overall, I had so much fun with this game, and I definitely think I'm going to platinum it. At the moment, I'm at 70-something%. Doesn't... Oh, it does tell me. 72%. So, I don't really have much more to do. Let's change to sunset. Oh yeah, look at that. It's nice. Now that I'm done with the story, I can just swing around and get all the backpacks and whatever. Let's pop on some music, some podcasts, swing around, have a good time. Tricks! Tricks. Nope. Tricks. There we go. Get a bit of XP for doing tricks. So that is Marvel Spider-Man. Those are my thoughts. That is the Total Badness review. I had a lot of fun with this game. It gets a rating of badass. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web